Alrighty guys and gals, this is the Courseplay lesson number 4. This is the field work. This is a little bit more advanced. This is the baling section, so I'll show you how to do that. But first, I got the 9230 harvester, and in game, the header is showing 10.5 meters. And what I'm going to do is show you something here. So we're obviously going to get in the field. What I'm going to do with this is actually give me the proper work width of that header, and we'll just go into down here, work where's that, field work, and then I'm just going to get the width. I'm going to do the calculated, and it's going to come up 9.6. so I'm going to jot that number down and keep it for future references here. So now what I'm going to do is try to line up this pretty good with the edge over here. Doesn't have to be perfect right now. There's things I can adjust with the baler to actually make this work a little bit better, and then we'll just hire them. That should be good. There we go. And I'm gonna let this guy run and get a couple swath lanes, and I'll see you in a bit, guys. Alright guys, we're back. Did 5 rows of swath there, so show you this here. Just bear in mind, this is not a perfect system. You're gonna have to keep an eye on it once in a while, but alrighty, let's go in here like normal in the field. We're gonna have it field work. Go up to your course generation, and I believe we're on 14. Just jump through 14, and I'll skip this for right now. Starting corner northeast, and we're heading south, I believe. Yes. And okay, now remember that number that I had, that 9.6. We need to put that number in here. If we leave this at its default 2.6, obviously it's going to just go up and down and up and down, up and down. It's not going to be very fuel efficient. What we needed to do is actually jump from this one to the next one right here. So basically what you're trying to do with that is match it up with the headers working with. So we have it at 9.6. Let's put in 9.6, and we'll use our middle mouse to scroll faster. Okay, and that should be, let me verify everything, northeast, going south. Alrighty, and then we'll set in generate field course, and we'll make sure we'll put field wheel drive, and then start the first waypoint. Alright, let's drive around. And I think I got it set up right. I think I set the combine a little bit right on there. It's a little bit off, but I'll show you how to actually fix that. So let's get her all lined up. And I'm using the round baler just to show you that the AI will actually open the bale when it's full and dump it out. So let's drive course, shall we? So it's pretty good. It's pretty lined up here. And when it gets full, the AI is going to actually open it and dump it for you. So that's pretty nice. So yeah, it's pretty lined up right now. It works perfect right now. I'll bring this guy up again. Actually, I'm gonna need this guy. So we'll follow him a couple lanes. This lane offset right here, I'll show you this in a bit. is actually, if he's not lining up correctly, you can adjust it from here to make him go to the right a little bit and to the left. So I'll show you that if he's actually off a little bit. But like I said, this is not a perfect system, but most of the time he'll get if you set this up right, he'll be able to properly bale everything for you. You're gonna keep an eye on him once in a while, but you don't have to baby it right now. You'll have to keep an eye on it for the first 2 rows just to make sure everything's adjusted correctly. And it's gonna the lanes are gonna be offset, of course, on a hill like this because of the physics. It's gonna make the combine slide. So okay, he's gonna turn here, and he should be pretty lined up with this next row since I put the working with 9.6. And now we can adjust it, the lane offset here. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see it. We'll turn that up to, I don't know, 1 or 0.6 meters. We can go a little bit more. To go about 1. And if you do this lane offset, it's good to activate symmetrical lane change. That way when it turns around, it'll keep the lane offset to the right. If not, it's going to flip that to the left, and then it's going to want a lane offset to the left. So keep it symmetrical lane change activated. So now she's pretty lined up, and I think she'll stay this way because always that first lane is always a little off. That one actually looks a little bit, this looks wider and that one looks narrower. So like I said, it's not a perfect system, but it does work, guys. You can see right here. And I'm sure you guys can step away for a while and do something else while this goes. We'll see what it looks like when it turns around here. So I assume you can actually set it up to be the same way for the bale trailer, the auto loader. You could probably do it the same. It might be a little bit different with these round ones because they don't stay in the lane, they roll all over the place, but I'm sure the square stuff will be fine. So yeah, he's actually pretty lined up there, so I'm pretty good with that. So I could probably just go do something else while he's actually doing that. So probably go work my fields or whatever. We'll just drive next to him so you can see that he actually does it on his own. But yeah, guys, that's how you set it up. It's pretty easy. You guys could probably actually run the bale trailer and load the bales yourself while he's doing this. I think over time he's gonna, on each lane, he's gonna slightly move over a little bit. That's why I said you're gonna have to keep an eye on him once in a while, but for that it actually works pretty well. So that's how you guys set up the baling on the field work. But like I said, you're gonna have to, for every different header, don't go by this number, go by what Courseplay working with is. So you're gonna have to do that in the beginning with your combine to see what the working width is, and then use that number. That way this baler will keep perfectly, well, pretty close to in line with the swath trails. So you see right there. So yeah, you gotta trick Courseplay a little bit. You don't want to use the current working width on that because that will be too small And like I said, he'll go up and down these, and it's not very fuel efficient. But he'll get every little inch of these hay. We'll just follow him one more time, guys, so you can just get a good look at this, that it's working. So yeah, you can do a lot with Courseplay. And in the next episode, I'll show you guys how to do the spraying and sowing. It's another good feature, which you don't really need to use the spraying, but just in case if there's something not quite working where you in game where you need to actually use it. So yeah, he's a little off there, but he's actually picking it up perfectly fine. So alright guys, well that's the lesson for today in Courseplay. So hopefully you learned something from this, and we'll see you next time, guys. Bye bye. I love balers. Awesome.